So I'm trying something a little bit different today. First of all, shaved most of my beard. Got with the soul patch, so that's kind of, I don't really like it, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of it, but I've never in my entire life had a soul patch, so I told my wife I was going to go for the soul patch for a few days, and I had my Zoom meeting with my lab a couple days ago, and today I'm going to do at least one episode with this, and I think it's coming off soon, but it's kind of fun. It's I'm having a lot of fun with the quarantine beard shaving stuff. The other thing is I'm using my AirPods today, which I normally just use my old headphones, but the cord's a little short in those headphones, so a lot of times I feel like I'm kind of scrunched up close to the computer, not as free to move. The cord's like 3 inches too short. It needs to be just a tiny bit longer to be super comfortable, and so I hope the audio recording is going to work. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. That's why I'm mentioning it, because it's a little bit of a change, but I think it'll be okay. We're in Undercity. I think last episode I said I was going to travel over to Undercity. I also cleaned up our bags. I sold off a lot of stuff and moved stuff to my banks. And we have a quest for these, what is it? Another Message to the Wildhammer. We had to go and kill these griffins over on the west side of Hinterlands to collect these long, elegant feathers. However, those were available in the auction house. And so it says that 10 of them by my auction tracker would be about 5.6 gold. That wasn't true. I only spent about, I think, 2 or 3 gold on them, which I think is worth it. So, I didn't really feel like messing around killing those griffins and traveling over there, so this will save us 1 trip back and forth. So we have those. The Vibrant Plume, I think I just need to vendor this. It's actually just trash. I just held on to it. The other thing I did is I finally sent over all these materials for the Parachute Cloak, Mind Control Helmet, Shrink Ray, and Battle Chicken. I think this is everything we need, and it's under Gnomish Engineering. I guess we need the anvil and all this stuff. I didn't bring the stuff for the Netomatic. Probably should have done that, but that's okay. But I think everything I need, I would just take over to the... I just grab everything, I think. Do I want to do that? Yeah. Some of the stuff I have to convert into gold contacts and things like that. But I think this will work out okay. So just grab everything. I'll have to figure it out as we get over there. There's a quest here, by the way, to pick up. This is the same one, the Assisting Archdruid Rune Totem. We're not going to grab that for now. And the reason why we came to Undercity, by the way, is because we have 2 quests to turn in. One of them is this guy up here, Rinji's Secrets. They're both the same guy, that's right, and Lines of Communication. Let's go turn those in. I'm not going to fall into there. Let's go turn those in first to start off this episode, empty out our bags. I think we have a couple things we're carrying because of those ghost quests. Maybe, maybe not. Let's go take care of that. And then we'll head back to the left side here, northwest, to do the engineering stuff. We'll figure it all out. I'll have to kind of sort through it. I've got a lot of mats there, but it should be fine. This is the wool cloth donation guy. We're not doing that. Not now, anyway. All right.
What is it?
Rinji's Secret. Rinji's Secret, we're going to turn this in. This tablet, quite unusual. Where did you find this Supa 2100 experience? And this gives us a follow-up. Orin's Gratitude. This is Orin. Okay, now isn't this interesting? You say you found this tablet on a small deserted island at the Overlook Cliffs in the Hinterlands. Very interesting indeed. So she puts the tablet away and rubs her hands together. I thank you for your efforts in this matter. Our Dark Lady shall be very pleased with this discovery. Here, allow me to reward you proportionately. Now, I think this is a really nice hat, actually. So this cloth piece is actually really good for casters. But this hat is legitimately... If it was... Let's see, do we want this? Okay. We lose 80 armor, we gain 4 strength, we gain 8 agility, and 2 stamina. That's a lot of stats to gain in exchange for 80 armor. I think we'll take that. I think it's worth giving up. I remember getting this on my rogue at one point and being like, this is really nice. I think on my druid I picked this up and I used it almost till 60 because it's a lot of stats, and it's a lot of good stats for a leather wearer especially. The other option is we can take this antiquated nobleman's tunic, which is 13 healing to chest, which is much better than our chest, I think, for healing stuff, but I think this cap's worth it. I think I'm taking that. 4200 experience, yeah. Anyway, so now we're turning the lines of communication. 70 silver, 3100 experience. Easy. There's a lot of experience. Yeah, I think we'll take this hat. It also hides our hair, which makes me really sad. I like our hair a lot. I guess I could hide the helmet icon, but let's leave it. Yeah, I think we'll switch to this. I think it's better. And I think it's better. I'm thinking about this. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. And I think we will just sell off this hat. Although I do like the armor on this. I don't think all those stats really outweighs. We lose 2 stamina, we gain a lot of strength and a lot of agility. It's really pretty solid, I think. So let's find a vendor. Just clear that off real fast. Is there a vendor here? I was like, there's gotta be a vendor somewhere. Book dealer. What does a book dealer sell? Blank parchment, engineer's ink, and then scrolls of. That's kind of cool. Anyway, goodbye, enduring circlet. Served us well. Let's head over to the mining quarter. To think my own guilty undercutting me. Oh man. That's really funny. Let's see. So over here is where all this stuff happens. And I don't know if any... Okay, so we do have enough for the parachute cloak as is. Let's just make that. We have so many different things. I want to try to simplify it. So we'll start with the parachute cloak. Then what I wanted to make... I wrote down everything here. There's the names in the mailbox too. I don't know if we'll use the parachute cloak much, but if we do, it's going to be awesome to have it. We have a little checklist. A parachute cloak. Done. I just heard a gunfire off somewhere. So look at this cloak. It's 8 agility, 30 stamina. Actually, is that better than what we have right now? 6 agility, 7 stamina. 8 agility, 30 armor, 8 agility. It's 2 more armor, which is negligible. It's 2 more agility, which is nice, but I think the 7 stamina is better. But then the on use reduces fall speed for 10 seconds. Every 30 minutes we can use it. It's just kind of a cool trinket, or kind of a cool thing to have. Well, there'll be some time where I'm going to enjoy using that. So we have that. I want to make the mind control cap. I'm missing a gold power core. That should be under... What section is that? Parts. Right? Gold power core. Let's create one of these. What? Requires anvil? How is this? Oh, I was like, how am I not near the anvil? Alright, gold power core. And now we should be able to make... wait, what? Arcane crystals? How much are they selling for? 70 gold almost? Holy cow. That's cool. No much mind control cap. This is going to be a lot of fun. I don't even know how to use this thing. Engage in mental combat with the humanoid target to try and control their mind. If all works well, you will control the mind of the target for 20 seconds. I need to read about how this works, because I'm mind controlling some alliance and throwing them off of cliffs as soon as I figure out how to do it. Okay, so we get the helmet. This is kind of a fun start to... I'm really excited about all this, by the way. Alright, we're making a shrink ray and a battle chicken. Where is the shrink ray and the battle chicken? It's under cloth, consumables, cloth, devices, battle chicken. So we need inlaid mithril cylinders. We need 2 inlaid mithril cylinders to make made up. What's it under parts, I would think? Can I make inlaid mithril cylinders yet? Am I... There they are. What? It's blacksmithing? Interesting. So I can make the plans. Is that really right? How does that work? So I can make the plans using those things that I just mentioned over here to make the plans, and then I guess I give them to blacksmiths who can then make the inlaid mithril cylinder. Interesting. I just assumed that I could make that myself. Okay. So then what about the shrink ray? Do I need to go buy those off the auction house then? I might just go... I mean, I'm going to go buy those for sure. Shrink ray requires a mithril tube. I can make mithril tubes, I think, right? Parts. Mithril tube. Let's create a mithril tube. Then make our shrink ray. Let's create one of these. And then we're going to have to, guess, go buy 2 inlaid mithril cylinders. I thought this was an engineering thing, so I sent the reagents over to make that. Just assuming that would be for me, but apparently it's not. Gnomish shrink ray. Look at that. Shrinks the target, reducing their attack power by 250. That's what it does usually, anyway. Okay. Let's go see if those inlaid mithril cylinder ×2 are on the auction house. So I almost had a perfect plan here, but I gave myself too many mithril bars because I thought I was going to make that, but it's actually an engineering or a blacksmithing recipe. That's interesting. It sounded like something that I would be able to make, and I don't know all the things. I don't have memorized all the things I can make, so I was just like, oh yeah, I can make an inlaid mithril cylinder. Okay, inlaid mithril cylinder. I hope they're on the auction house. How do you spell that? Inlaid mithril cylinder. Oh my gosh. I need 2 of these? Well, sure. It's a little overpriced, but why not? Let's go pick those up, go back there, and make our battle chicken. Yeah, a little silly, but you know what? We got that Underworld band. We never really spent any money on it for anything. Let's have some fun. I think 2 of these is what I needed, right? I just want to double check that. Yeah, okay, cool. We're going to get ourselves a battle chicken. Battle chickens are really nice. They have this ability called... so you summon them. They last for 5 minutes, I think. No, a minute and a half. And there's a chance while it's with you that it will give you a cluck buff, which gives you, I think, a 5% increased attack speed. It's like a legitimately good buff. It's really like a legitimately good buff. But it doesn't always happen, and it's something even in like raiding you would actually want to use it if you could. Gnomish battle chicken, here we go. We're gonna have some fun trinkets. All the space that we're taking up in our bags as junk is gonna be unfortunate, to say the least. Gnomish battle chicken. All right, so now I want to have like battle chicken up here. I think I want to have the shrink ray on here. I want to equip that. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Is this a one-time use? I think it's not. If it's a trinket, usually it's repeatable use. And then the other thing I wanted to do was figure out what else I want to make to skill up. Dense blasting powder. I never sent all my dense stones over, I don't think. I should go do that. Well, who would that be on? Which character? I want to show you guys real quick while I'm got a moment. These are all my banks. Like literally, I have my druid. Obviously my shaman, Bank, Chanter, Misk, Pot. This is my potion bank. This is my miscellaneous bank, cloth and enchanting bank, my mineral bank, gems. This is my herb bank. Ally Buddy is a Tauren that I run into Stormwind sometimes and just have him like hang out people as long as he can before guards kill him. And Karis is he's the same name as the bank of a what's it called? The banker in Orgrimmar, one of the like 3 NPCs that are bank people. One of them's name is Karis. So I have Karis here, who I took the name, and at some point I'm going to get him to look like the banker and have him stand next to the banker and just mess with people a little bit. No one's going to trade me anything. Like, you just right click. You don't open a trade to trade with bankers. But I have some thoughts on how just to have fun with it. And that's not to scam people. It's literally just to be like to role play a banker in Orgrimmar. So I think it's gonna be kind of funny at some point. Now I should have. Maybe I've already made all the dense stone. I've got some dense stone here. Do I have any more? I think I've got more. Loktar. Oh yeah, we got dense stone. By the way, look at my bank. I'm psyched on this guy. I've got 11 arcane crystals in here. These things are worth, like we just mentioned, that like 70 gold each now. We got like almost 800 gold worth of arcane crystals. We got tons of thorium and mithril, whatever. We can make whatever we want. I'm just gonna send over like 100. Let's send over like this much, just to make sure. I'm not gonna do it today, but we'll just have it ready to go. But yeah, my bank is like, oh, I've got some more stuff here. Oh yeah, coarse stone. Yeah. I'm using coarse stone for I use coarse stone specifically for iron counterweights. I use them on my druid. For manual crowd pummelers, gives you 3% increased attack speed, and I use them a lot. I use a lot of manual crowd pummelers. And I can't really farm up coarse stone efficiently, so I tend to just buy it off the auction house a little bit faster. Okay, so we've got a bunch of cool stuff now. I'm going to mail all this back to my banks because I don't want to keep all this junk on us forever. Our bags are really full. I don't know if the parachute cloak was a great decision to make. The gnomish mind control cap, that was a great decision. Look how cool this looks, by the way. I'm just going to equip it now. Wait, what? Yeah, there it is. Look at that thing. Like the little spinny. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to use that on people. I don't even, like I said, don't know how it works. We're going to find someone to throw off a cliff, though, with it, if it works how I hope it works. In fact, how does work? Can I MC level 60s? I don't really get how it works, but thanks for the explanation. They put it on to use it. Perfect. Okay, so let's send the stuff back to my mining bank, and my miscellaneous bank holds all my random engineering part things. And then I want to vendor off. Are we repaired? To this, and let's get rid of that. Cool. Alright, now we need to head back to Hinterlands. I think we're going to go to Hinterlands and continue our questing there. Is that what I want to... Yeah, I think it's what I want to do. Cool. So if we head back to Hinterlands, we're going to turn in the long elegant feather as soon as we land, and then I think it's what I mentioned that, and I think I remember this now. We're going to just kill a bunch of mobs. We just have a lot of mobs to kill. They're still going to work on the stalkers, the owlbeasts, and the trolls. We never even started on the trolls. So it's a lot of kill quests. And there's a follow-up to this one for sure. Another message to the Wildhammer. But yeah, so it should be good. And I can cross off my list. Gnomish battle chicken, gnomish shrink ray. Cool. There's other fun things to make that I haven't gotten to yet, but I do plan to make some other fun stuff at some point. But at least now we're using some of the engineering. It kind of felt silly to have engineering and not use some of the more fun things out of it, you know? So I'm pretty psyched about that. I don't know if you can see this. I bought like a box of nerds. I can't know that. Little candies. And I was eating them at my desk the other night. Literally, I wanted a snack, so I had like a little bowl, and I poured them in there, but I dropped one. I lost it, but I just found it, so there we go. So we're flying to Hinterlands. I want to tell a story about something that happened the other day. So in WoW, okay, so I can't remember which character this happened on, and so I need some help from remembering this. I'm 90% sure we had an episode in the last 15 episodes, maybe longer, but I think the last 10 to 15 episodes, where we got killed by, I think it was a male night elf rogue named R.I.P. Hamilton, Rip Hamilton. I'm almost 100% sure that happened on this character, that we got attacked by someone and killed by him. He's a 60 rogue with molten core or greater gear. And all I remember was I wrote down on my notepad here, I said, I'm going to write this guy's name down. If I see him again, I'm going to kill him because he ganked us. I distinctly recall him ganking this character when I was a 40 to 45 level character, and he was a 60 with molten core gear, and he killed us. Am I right that happened on this character? I'm asking the viewer at home. Do you recall that story, that episode, that happening, and me writing it down, or do you not? Because if you don't, that means it happened to my 60 druid. And usually I don't write down people's names that gank me, unless it's something flagrant. The other day I was literally pulled aside in Fellwood, sat down to camp, and as I was camping, someone killed me. I literally walked away from my computer. I was on the other side of the room because I hit camp, got up, turned around at 5 seconds left, and saw myself dying, and I was like, I'm not going to get back over there and do anything in time, so I just died. Wrote down that person's name. But normally if I just get attacked in World PvP and die, it's whatever. But I distinctly remember Rip Hamilton killing, I think, this guy in a way that was that's rude. So I wrote his name down. The reason why I'm telling you this story, on my druid, I was in Eastern Plaguelands a couple days ago, and I saw him on Winter Spring about a week ago, and I couldn't catch up to him. He was like ahead of me. I didn't catch up to him. I lost him. I was like, oh man, that guy's still playing. I'm going to get him eventually. Then a few days go by and I saw him in the Eastern Plaguelands, and I was running around looking for herbs, and I saw him looting a Plague Bloom node. I interrupted his looting of it, and I killed him. I like destroyed him because I was in full, like my full bear tank gear. I'm super well geared in my bear, and a rogue just cannot deal with me. Like I fairy fire him, he can't vanish. I have so much armor and health, they just really can't do much to me mostly. So I just crushed him. I got the Plague Bloom node. I was like, okay, I've got vengeance on this guy. So I'm happy. I was super psyched. I'm not like camping. I'm like moving around, farming other nodes, and then a minute goes by, a couple minutes go by. He rezzed. He was at full health. I saw the debuff on him that he had bandaged, and he runs past me. I'm like literally getting an herb node, and he's like, I'm like just off the main road in Eastern Plaguelands. He runs past me. I finish my looting of the node, and I'm like, oh dude, I'm gonna get you again. So as I'm finishing the node, he's like kind of gone. I chase after him. He pulls over to hearth, like he's hearthing. And I'm just like, no, man, you started this 2 months ago. I'm going to get you. So I interrupted his hearthstone, killed him a second time. He tried to run away at the end. I killed him a second time. And so then I'm like, all right, well, we're going to get the hat trick here. So then I finally, I stealth as a cat, wait for him to res. He reses, tries to hearth again. He's got like half health, and I just run up and just destroy him, completely destroy him. At that point, I'm like, okay, I've way overstepped like the revenge point. He probably thinks I'm just a huge jerk, and he has no idea who I am. I'm sure he has no memory of killing my shaman, and even if he did, he wouldn't know that I'm that shaman on my druid. So then I killed him the third time, then I left him alone. I guess he hearthed eventually, I don't know. But it was like, it's really rare. There's so many people on the server, it's kind of rare to see the same person frequently, usually. So for me to find that guy a month later and have him written down, his name, know who he is, and then get revenge on him, holy cow. That was like the best PvP I've ever had in terms of just being psyched about making something happen. I was so amused. And so if you remember that guy, that's great. If you don't, it's probably because he killed my druid, and I don't remember exactly which character I was playing, but I think it was this guy. Anyway, so Rip Hamilton, I put the Rip in Rip Hamilton, I don't know. Okay, so that was fun. I had a lot of fun with that. I was so psyched about that. I felt a little guilty on the third kill. First kill, I didn't feel bad. Someone's harvesting Plague Bloom, yeah, you're going to take it from him, right? If it's another faction character, you're going to try and kill him and take it. Second time, it was just coincidence he ran by me. I wasn't looking for him, and he had full health, so like, whatever, I'll kill him. Third time, that was kind of mean. He was like rezzed, half health, and I just ganked him, so that was kind of rough, but that's when I started to feel bad. I was like, I should stop doing this. Okay. We're in Revan Tusk Village. We're going to turn in another message to the Wild Hammer, the 10 elegant feathers that I bought from the auction house. It's 5,500 experience. It's nice. This is a cool one. This is a fun one. So this is why I wanted to buy those feathers, because otherwise we start here, we go over here and kill all the griffins in the middle of the zone, run back, turn it in, then run back all the way to Airy Peak, then run back to turn it in. It's like a lot. And this saved us one whole trip, so that was nice. The final message to the Wild Hammer. We're basically going to take this thing, take it to Airy Peak, center of town, plant it, and then that's kind of it. It's kind of a cool quest. We have a little bit of quest log space. I'm going to grab the Call to Arms, which I think is an elite quest. Yeah, these are both elite quests. They're really, really good quests. So, a really nice necklace, or a nice heal cloak, a nice trinket. I mean, there's really good stuff from these, so we do want to do these. But I'm going to need help to do them, probably. For sure. I 100% cannot solo them. I'm going to need a raid group, or not a raid, but a party of a few people at least to do it. But first, I kind of want to wrap up all the other quests in the zone, and then I might just see if I can get like a guildie to help me out, like maybe a 60 to help me clear through it faster, because it's going to take a while. But we will... Yeah, these elite quests these three go together, so I'm going to try and do them together. And I think if you kill cannibalistic cousins, one of these quests might lead to another quest for these elite quests. Oh, my wife just texted me. It's nothing serious. No big deal. They can wait. She had some papers to shred. that are like work-related things. And she's at her office today. She works, I mentioned this, for like 1 day a week in her office. And she works from home the other days of the week. And so some of the paperwork she has, she shreds at work just for confidentiality reasons. And so she was going to do that, but left some of the papers here today at our home. So she'll take care of it next week. She just texted me like, "Oh, I forgot that." I was like, "It's fine. You know, there's worse things to forget." All right, so what trinkets do we have now? We've got the shrink ray and the battle chicken. Let's, oh, I'm running out of space. Holy cow. I have so much stuff in my hotbars here. Wow. Oh, I also restocked on our iron grenades. Let's just do this. I guess it's fine. What's the cooldown on this? 5 minutes? 30 minutes. Okay, we're not going to use the battle chicken a lot because it's it's like a high cooldown, but the shrink ray we'll use a lot. I'm also looking forward to trying to mind control something this episode. But yeah, mostly right now we're just going to kill... Where are these Vile Branch at? The Shale Watha and Agol Watha temples to the north. Okay. Cool. Gold Vein. I think we can skill up on Gold Vein still, right? I think it's possible. Let's take a peek. Where's that Gold Vein? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's possible. It's a green vein. Yeah, our bags are very full. There's a stake we're gonna pop in there. Oh, for now, I'm going to keep the Undercity hat on. We'll do the mind control a little bit later. No skill ups, that's unfortunate. But gold's nice. Gold ore is kind of rare, you know, and there's some use for it, so it's not bad to pick it up. It's also very, very bright, or very, very rainy today. It's one of my favorite things about this game, as I've mentioned before, is the rain. Nice rainy day. I also forgot, Panda Cub needs to come out. There we go. He enjoys the rain just as much as I do. Yeah, so the AirPods are kind of nice. I'm liking the freedom. I feel it's a little bit less... Oh, hold on. Let's kill this mob. Let's actually do our battle chicken. Get him, battle chicken. 2 damage? Heck yeah. 1 damage? I'll take it. It just enraged. Oh, wow. It's wrecking this guy now. It just went up to like... What the heck? Battle chicken's a beast. Physical damage dealt is increased by 100%. Attack speed increased by 200%. Whoa. You see that? Battle chicken. Are you gonna follow me, or does it just hang? Savage Owlbeast. Can I pull this to the battle chicken? It lasts for a minute and a half. So battle chicken might just stay in one spot. There we go. Get him, battle chicken. So it does nothing until it enrages, and then it's just like insane. There we go, look at that. Attack speed by 100%, physical damage increased by 100%, but it seems to be more than that. It's like 1 or 2 damage to like 60 damage. That's interesting. Kind of fun. Huh. Battle chicken's a baller. Alright, it's a 30-minute cooldown. It seems like it's nice if I'm fighting like a really big NPC. Like I'm fighting something that's going to be a problem for me, you know, like that's cool. Can I replace this? The chicken stays out. That's good to know. So the chicken stays even if I swap trinkets. Okay. Well, that's useful. So I can basically, I almost need to set up a macro that like uses the chicken and then more Savage Owlbeasts. And then, let's do a Shrink Ray. Attack power reduced by 250. Look at that tiny, tiny baby Owlbeast. That's fun. So I need to set up like a macro that almost... I guess I can't. Once I'm in combat, that doesn't work. So I guess I could summon the chicken, and then... I got full mana, what am I doing? I guess I could summon the chicken, switch trinkets, and then engage a mob. Like pull a mob to me. That would work, right? You know what that would be nice for? Are boss fights. Certain boss fights where you pull the boss to you, that seems really nice. Especially if you get the cluck thing I was talking about earlier, the cluck buff. I think what that cluck buff does, it gives everyone in your party 5% increased attack speed. So that's really nice. I need to get some engineers. Like I don't have engineering on my druid. I need to get someone that's in my party that has that's engineering. Oh, I don't want that. I need someone that has engineering in my party for like raid bosses to drop that thing. we're gonna reset an instance for this guy. Whisper for invite. Yeah. So, oh my, this is almost gone. So I could drop some totems. So what this guy's doing, I don't know exactly what instance he's resetting, but I do this for Nomergon, and the way it works is, I go into Nomergon with my druid, and I kill the boss I need, the manual crowd pummeler guy, the guy that drops the manual crowd pummeler. I like these giant eggs. These make omelets that give you like 12 stamina, 12 spirit. Pretty nice. Invite. Hold on. And then promote to leader. And then I can drop her. So basically what you do, so I go into Nomergon. Oh, there's a wolf. I need that. Wait, stalkers, do I need these? Yeah, I do. So I go into Nomergon. I kill the boss I need. You could run out and then right click and then reset all instances, but that takes a little bit of time to run out and then run back. I guess you have to run back either way. So what I do is I get someone to do what this guy did, invite me to a party, I log off on my druid, log on to one of my bank characters, let's pull that, and then have my bank character promoted to leader, and then my bank character, the other person drops the party, and then my bank character resets the instance, and then when I log back on my druid, I will be at the entrance of the instance, like inside, just inside, and the instance will have been reset, so then I can just run through it again and kill the boss with a manual crowd pummeler. And then I can, after that, once the person's helped me once, I can just log off my druid, log back on my bank character. After 2 minutes, the bank character will become the leader of the party again, automatically. And then I can reset the instance with that bank character, and that'll send my druid back to the entrance. So it's an easy way to reset instances. You don't need a lot of, all you need is one person to help you invite just the beginning, and then after that, you're good for up to 5 resets. Oh, there's a little guy. Because five resets in an hour is the max you can have in Classic. And I go through that in like fewer than 20 minutes for my druid to get the manual crowd pummelers. So I farm those up. 20 minutes, get hopefully, up to 5, but usually like 2 to 3-ish manual crowd pummelers, and then I will log off and come back in an hour and do it again on my druid if I need more of them, or Hearth if I don't need any more, whatever, But yeah, I'll do some manual crowd pummeler farming pretty frequently on that guy. I've got like 36 manual crowd pummelers on my druid right now, like a lot. But I've burned through as many as 7 in one raid night. Oh, what's that? Mithril deposit? Let's get up there. Oh, is that person getting that already? Dang. Whole orc. Got it. It's like hollow orc almost. I'm not going inside that cave system. I don't want to deal with that. I'm trying to get up to the trolls up here. I thought they were near here. Primitive Owlbeast, I don't need that. So where are these? Oops. Where are the trolls at? Near the temples. Maybe it's more over here. I think it's in here. Scalpers and soothsayers. There we go. Scalper. Perfect. All right. It's hard to see. I mean, so it's like really, it's like a lot of. I'll probably set up camp here. I think these things patrol around, pick up a few. But yeah, we're going to kill a lot of these trolls. I don't know if we're going to finish any of these quests today. We're already 35 minutes into our episode. Not super optimistic about that. But we'll see. Let's see if I can pull this one. I think these are all melee mobs. I don't know if any of them are ranged. I hope they're not ranged. It's annoying. Ranged mobs are so much more annoying. Like, it's just a lot more work. Especially when I'm trying to pull things back to my totems. And I'm trying to soak up some mana from the mana spring. I should dink today, though. And these guys don't flee, which is nice. Oh, they do flee. Never mind. I was mistaken. A little bit of beverage. Oh, I also got a scroll of spirit somewhere. Maybe last episode I picked it up. So I went ahead and I want to move up these totems a bit. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say don't kill my totem. Alright. Yeah, I still haven't skilled up my Tar and Icebreaker. I need to just really just take time off camera to do it. It's just so boring. It really is just so boring. Oh, shrink rate. There we go. Got him. I gotta keep using that on cooldown. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna try and mind control helmet the next mob we pull, I think. And hopefully it doesn't wreck us. Tribal Troll Necklace, no use for us. I think it's all the patrols. What's the cooldown on this? It's like 30 seconds where I can use it. Soothsayer. Soothsayer. Alright, I might need to Earthshock this if he tries to cast from a distance. I don't know if it will. It's going to. Okay, that's fine. I think I might wait to mind control until I'm pulling a single mob, just in case things... what's the benefit of that? If I mind control something, how does it help? I can't do anything with it. Right? I need to have a target for it to be interesting. So I guess I'm going to have to mind control when there's two mobs and just hope it doesn't backfire badly. Because that could suck a lot. Healing Wave. Okay. Are there any other mobs in here? Is that it? Just this one? Alright, let's just kill this guy then. I'm sad all my totems are out of range, but it's going to be all of a pain to pull this mob, I think. I'm just going to do some cheap Earth Shocks. This guy doesn't do a lot of damage, this thing. Except from the lightning bolt. So as long as I keep from casting, there's a respawn, that's perfect. Then I'll be in good shape. Healing Wave, yeah. Don't want that to happen. Yep. Ooh, Mage Weave. We're at the point where we're getting Mage Weave now, that's really nice. I guess we've probably been for a little bit, but it's really nice. Is that a chest? No. Mage Weave's so nice for us because we can skill up on it. I guess we can skill up on it, but mostly we need some more bandages, and we can't get Rune Cloth just yet. We're a little low level, so some point soon. Any more mobs over here? I don't think so. Yeah, what are our skills at in total? So we've got 253 engineering, 233 mining. The engineering will go up a little bit more from the dense stone we're going to make soon. Cooking's really low. First aid's pretty good. We're 263. We're able to make Rune Cloth, so we've like kept up with that one, right? Like you want to keep skilling up so that you can use the resources around you, and we've actually skilled up faster than we needed to on Mage Weave, so that we're like ahead of schedule, I guess I would say. I'm gonna go east, and man, I still am not getting used to this soul patch. This looks, I feel kind of goofy. Let's say that. Yeah, not my favorite of my facial hair. I really like the mustache. About all the facial hair combinations I've done. What is that? Savage? Yeah, we need that. I almost think I prefer the mustache. I mean, the full beard is one of my favorite. Like the full beard, when it's kind of maintained, is my favorite. The short beard I like. The big mustache I kind of liked. I wasn't as a good fan of the skinny mustache, although it was okay. The goatee, or the soul patch, not my favorite. I'll take this off, and then I'm going to go for a goatee next week or two, I think. Give that a shot. Never really had a goatee, so that'd be kind of new for me. We got another Savage Owlbeast down. I still got 9 more to go. Can't believe how many... Oh, yep, there we go. Yep. One of these, perfect. I'm gonna drop the Healing Stream Totem. So I'm gonna pull this other wolf in a moment, and I'm a little low on health, so I'll regenerate this way a little bit. Gnomish Shrink Ray is almost back. Honestly, there's so many potions, I'm just gonna use some. Where's that other wolf? It's right there. There it is. Thank you. Who is this guy? Kasu... Demos? Thank you. Might as well thank him. I didn't really need his help, but you know, I'm not gonna complain. I saw someone in chat just a bit ago selling the Tibu's Blazing Longsword. I don't know if you saw that when we were first on this character just like, 30 minutes ago. But someone had that. It's a really cool sword. It's not really that good. It's just really rare. It only drops from trash and like Molten Core and I think Blackwing Lair. Maybe from like raid bosses like Onyxia and stuff can drop it too, I think, very rarely. But it's an extremely rare drop rate. And because of that, and it's a cool looking sword, it's like almost like a lightsaber looking thing. Is the best way I can describe it. Just look up Tibu's Blazing Longsword. Teebu 'S. It's really cool. Sells for like 7,000 to 10,000 gold on most servers. Not worth it, in my opinion, but Boy, I sure would love to get one a drop and win the roll on it and sell that for 10,000 gold. That would set me up from now until the end of, until like level 70 on, in terms of like if Burning Crusade launches and we have epic flying mounts, that'll give me my 5k gold for that. We're done with the stalkers now, by the way, which is nice. I don't have to deal with those things anymore. I'm looking for another troll camp, which I think this is a troll camp. And Savage Owlbeast, we need those. Let's get some of these. I guess I should probably just head west and just do the stupid, the PvP quest. My thought was, there's so many trolls we have to kill, I should clear the camps once or twice, and then head west, and then come back and clear the camps some more. But, I don't know, I haven't made a really logical plan for today's organization. These elite quests would be nice to do eventually. I'd love to do the elite quests with a group of people that need them, that are level appropriate. But otherwise, I'm honestly not going to complain if I just get a guildie that's 60 to help me clear them. They're nice. It's just a lot of really good rewards. I mean, look at this. Rune of the Guard Captain is a horde-only trinket. 20 attack power, 1% hit is insane. It's a very good trinket for having around like level 50 or lower. And to be honest, a lot of level 60s use it, especially early on. Once you get more raid geared, that changes, but even starting into Molten Core and stuff, you will use that for a little while. It's hard to replace trinkets as like a rogue or DPS warrior or whatever. I didn't mean to pull that from there. We still have that mind control cap on. I need to get in a better position to mind control something. I'm back up a bit, but I want to do that in a moment. Let's shrink this bad boy. There we go. Little teeny tiny thing now. 250 attack power decrease. Feels good. Let's just blast this. Defense skill 232. Sure. Oh my gosh, kill it. There we go. Okay. Alright, what I want to do is find like a stationary mob to mind control. Let me heal up a little bit in case this backfires tremendously. And then once we use this, a 30-minute cooldown, we'll be done with it for a while. I think... Ooh, is a chest in here? Sweet. I'm definitely going for that. So what I think I need to do is sneak in here. I'm in combat? I can't use it in combat? What? What's the point of it then? How does that even work? Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to do something like this. Hey, I'm gonna run away from this guy. Maybe it was like you gotta be able to use that in combat, right? Alright, should be out of combat now. Give myself a couple quick heals. Let's rebuff this. There's fleeing, yeah. Maybe I put it on my hotbar. Maybe it was like it thought I was trying to like move it. Or maybe I need to do it from a distance. I don't know. Let's try this again. Out of range, out of range. Oh, sweet. All right, let's do this. I pull like a bunch of mobs, and I'm gonna probably die as soon as that thing. Yep, that's a bad decision. That was a bad decision. Get a heal off. Run! Oh no! I'm dead. Okay, so my first attempt at using the mind control cap was not that good. I didn't expect the pet bar. I guess I wasn't like quite ready for this. I'm with this guys, and I didn't expect to pull 4 mobs, or 2 extra mobs. Like I was really expecting to run in here, attack. I guess I pulled 1 extra mob. Yeah. I'm let that path away. Okay, I need some practice with that, but that's kind of fun. I can see the fun in this. I'm looking forward to using it once I know how to use it. Yeah, that was a bit of... I'm going to bandage up, obviously. Alright. Let's go ahead and drink. Who's texting me? I truly hate having my phone off of anything but silent. It annoys me so much because I just don't like. I feel like in this world of digital stuff and connectivity that maybe I sound like a boomer here, but I don't want to be bothered. A lot of times I just want to be left alone. Like, I'm not like that antisocial, But like I'm just playing a game, like I'm just relaxing. I don't want random texts from things that are work related or not. And these are like this is actually just like I got a text from a family member that was something that was not time sensitive remotely. They're not doing anything wrong. It's not like I'm mad at them, but it's hard to in this world. I feel like it's really hard just to enjoy the thing you're doing without being distracted. And especially for me, I feel like I'm someone that I've never been diagnosed with ADHD, but it might surprise you, but I feel like I would be if I were. I actually had been a psychiatrist once told me that I was maybe on the low end of ADHD. They actually, it wasn't like a true diagnosis. They just basically asked me some questions. It was like really brief, and they said, you need a formal evaluation. They said it's possible I'm on the low end of it, but they said, literally, they told me, to be honest, because you've been so successful in your career, and it's such a focused career, it seems unlikely that you would have ADHD. And I was like, really? Is successful career, that's like the differentiator between having ADHD and not? I feel like that's not really the major factor. So I don't really know if I have ADHD, and I would be a little surprised either way if I do or do not. Man, I mess up this troll patrol, troll patrol, quite a bit. But anyway, I do find it easy to be distracted, even from things I love doing, and sometimes hard to focus, to the point that I just don't need more distraction. So I generally avoid, that's what I'm saying, letting things distract me, so I try and keep my phone on silent. The exception to that is generally if my wife's not home, if we're not together, and she's like, I'm her ride home today, so in case she gets done early, I want to be able to make sure I get that message and not make her wait longer than necessary. So I've got my phone on ring specifically for her, or in vibrate. But of course, 90% of the messages I get are not going to be from her. It's going to be emails and junk mail or whatever, random work things. I don't know. Alright, let me whack this guy with the staff again. There we go. Oh, I don't actually know what killed him. Okay, but he's dead. Works for me. We got the chest. The chest was garbage, by the way. It was like some meat, and I think a bit of cloth and some silver. A little disappointing, but kind of par for the course. I've complained about this before, that in general, treasure chests in Classic are pretty disappointing. Oh, wow, that's a really high level dude. Please don't kill me. Oh, thank you. He did not. Treasure chests in general in Classic aren't very good. Let's just lightning bolt this guy twice. Shrink ram. Oh no! Decrease size and attack power. How much of my attack power decreased by? 250. Oh gosh. That's like all my attack power. Oh, wow. 53.2 DPS. I wonder what my DPS is without that debuff. 53.2. Yikes. That's with no flurry up or anything. I think 3 out of 4 hit the enemy, but this time did not. Oh, excuse me. Okay. 53. It's like a 30% or 40. Wait, 70. I got 33% roughly DPS downgrade for us. Yikes. That's not good. Still fun though. Battle chicken's almost back. 10 more minutes. Oh, let's kill this guy because we pulled it on accident. We need more scalpers anyway, so that's kind of nice. Alright, we'll kill this, and then my plan is to go west, clear this first camp again that we were just at. We're gonna ding on this kill, maybe? I'm just gonna burn my mana then. It should ding us. Oh, whoa, hey. We got a runner. Oh, come on, resist. Ding, look at that. Alright. 4 days, 17 hours to level 48. Cool. Not my best, but I'm enjoying myself. Okay, so now, yeah, we're keeping up with concussion. More damage to our shocks and our bolts. Cool. Savage Owlbeast, we still need 8 of these. I feel like we've killed a ton of these, so we still aren't even, we're barely 60% of the way through the quest. Oh man, these guys take forever. Yeah, so, if you have an owl to leave there, what is this? there's a Black Lotus Mafia, and one of my guild members is basically a part of it. And not really a mafia, but they coordinate quite well to basically keep each other informed on the timers, and they each camp different nodes so that when the Black Lotus is going to respawn, there's a very good chance that a Horde character will get it. It's pretty smart. Like, honestly, I'm going to say I like seeing the Horde band together to, as a faction, kind of get as many Black Lotus as possible, keep them out of the Alliance hands, because they're expensive, and they're valuable, and they're irreplaceable. So, yeah, there's a bit of decent coordination that occurs sometimes. It's nice. And I appreciate it. I've gotten a couple Black Lotus in this character just by chance both times. One in Eastern Plaguelands, once in Winter Spring. And I missed a few times, like very close, like within a minute or something, someone got her. I was like running up and someone was looting it. But I have about 5 in the bank. I buy them over time when I see like sort of cheaper ones on the auction house. Right now they go for 170 to 200 gold depending on the day. Closer to 200 recently. I bought a few from guildies that gave me like a decent discount, maybe like 40 to 50 gold off. And then I bought a few from people like a cup off the auction house. And if you buy them off the auction house, you can negotiate a lower price because the auction house takes a cut. But if they sell directly to you, it doesn't. So I was able to get, like save like 10 gold off of them by buying them directly from a few people. And I'm trying to get about 10 to 20 Black Lotus, if possible, before AQ40 launches, so that I can flask up my Druid, my bear tank. But it's going to be a lot. It's expensive. I've got the gold right now to easily have 20 of them, but or about 15 to 20 probably, but I don't want to spend all my gold on Black Lotus. I keep some for other things, quite a bit actually. Like those arcane crystals I have stocked up for my Druid from mining, which by the way, so arcane crystals are used to make Arcanite bars. Arcanite bars are used to make a lot of different blacksmithing things. One of the big ones is so many Savage Owlbeasts over here. I'm kind of running around just killing those right now. One of the I've got yeah, there we go. My search back up. One of the big ones is like the Hammer of Sulfuron hammer that takes like I think it's 50. It's like a huge amount of Arcanite bars. So there's value in them, and they've gone up in price. I think I remember them being down to around like 40 to 50 gold a few months ago, but now an arcane crystal is closer to 70 gold, as you saw earlier in this episode. And then on top of the 70 gold, to make an arcanite bar, you need a thorium bar, which is like a few silver, and a transmute from an alchemist, which is 5 gold usually people charge. So an arcanite bar is going to cost you probably, if you spend 70 on an arcane crystal, you're going to spend 75 to 80 on the arcanite bar. So I've been stocking up on them because I don't really have a need for them. I'll use some in Nax if we get into Nax, because there's some of the items that drop in Naxxramas for your class, you actually turn them in for a quest, and a part of that quest you have to turn in arcane crystals with them or arcanite bars to actually get the reward. So I will use some of those for that, so I'm going to keep a few, but eventually I'll sell the rest. My Druid, the other day, I mined 2 arcane crystals from a single rich thorium vein. I've never had that happen before, so that was really exciting. And then within like a day or two later, maybe like 4 rich thorium veins later, I had another double arcane crystal thorium node. So one of those times I was farming with someone else, and he helped me kind of clear to it, so I gave him one of the arcane crystals, so I only got 3 of those 4. But that's crazy. It's like that rich thorium vein, it also had a blue sapphire in one of those, which sells for about 20 gold on our server, or something like that, 15 to 20. So it was literally like, I got like 160 gold out of 1 rich thorium vein in value. It's like 10 seconds of work. It was crazy. It was like absolutely insane work. I mean, it was just 10 seconds of my time. It was insanely good luck. So yeah, my Druid's pretty wealthy. My banks in general are pretty stacked at this point. Like I have like, man, more Savage Owlbeasts. This is the last one we need. Sweet, we'll be done with this quest. Uh-oh, I timed that badly. But I'm really, my bank, so I actually started, there's like a website called like classicguildbank.com, something like that. WoW Classic Guild Bank, something. Pretty nice website. You basically download the add-on that goes with it. It's a pretty simple add-on. And our battle chicken's almost up. I think... Let's do this. I think we're going to stop here, actually. I'm going to run all the way to the Airy Peak. We're going to stop before we get there, and the next episode we'll do that. Before I go, I want to thank my Patreon supporters, especially... I'm thinking about the order. Chris S., Luke D., and Timothy B. I'm going to flip it this time. I want to thank all of them, especially, but in general, I appreciate the support from all of the Patreon members. So thank you all. It's appreciated. I actually have a mithril node I'm going to snag real fast before we go any further. I'll talk about my guild bank. I'll finish the guild bank story next episode. Sorry about interrupting it. But let's call it a day after I get this node. Okay, we're all done. I'm kind of heading to Airy Peak. We're going to stop there. Next episode will pick up right where we left off in Airy Peak, or near Airy Peak at least. And we're going to do our message to the... Let's turn off this quest. A final message to the Wildhammer. We'll do that next episode. Yeah, it should be pretty good. There's howlers. We need these guys too. I'm just going to stop here because I'm going to keep playing, do one more episode right away. So I'm just going to literally end the episode here. But anyway, that is all for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.